Welcome to the Huggie and Ice Podcast. Here they are, Huggie and Ice.
Why do you look like one of those Oompa Loompas in the second Willy Wonka? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's what those glasses are.
Oompa Loompa Doopa Dee Doo.
Our energies are completely different today. I don't know. I went running yesterday up the Forest Park.
Yeah.
And I was out of energy. And today I went for a walk today, and I'm just zero energy as I talk like a professor that that is also teaching English and haikus.
I think that's because you're not used to running, or you're not used to exuding all of that energy doing stuff like that. So yeah, your body's probably going, what the hell are you doing to me, dude?
It's kind of a bummer. And I used to be into it. I used to be into, working out and stuff. My priorities have changed, but my priority should always be my body. But
Absolutely.
I just get so wrapped up in other things, man. I just get so wrapped. One of the biggest things like that I hate doing currently right now is driving. I know how much you love driving in a downtown atmosphere, Ice.
Where have you been driving? You're not driving anywhere.
Dude, I still drive. I still go to places. I still do.
Where are
things.
you going?
You really don't have to worry about my life, okay? That is why we broke up, so you don't got to worry about my life anymore, okay? As a former couple in our 30s.
God.
Oh, wow. I could say that same thing about you. You did not make me feel very good about myself at all. Bam. You're actually the worst driver I've ever driven with my whole entire life.
Listen, I am a good driver.
Dude. Oh, Ice, you cannot be good at everything, okay? You think you're good at driving, but really, hands down, you cock your seat back like you're in a gangster music video, and you barely look. You can't even see out your side mirrors, dude. You don't even when you set up a car and you sit down to actually go on a longer trip. You're supposed to check your mirrors. Do you even do that? No, you don't.
I check my mirrors, dude. I remember when I was younger, my dad would always say, put that seat up, put that seat up. I'm like, Dad, I'm 5'11". I can't drive this car, dude, with a seat that's straight up like this.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Then how's your dad do it? Because he's also 5'11" as well. He's a tall man. He doesn't scoop. He does not gangster lean back.
Lean back. Lean back.
He doesn't do that. I've seen plenty of tall men, including Shaquille O'Neal. Yovko, my buddy Yovko is a tall man, right?
Yeah.
A very tall, doesn't even gangster lean like you. And he's 6'something". He's 6+.
I don't know what it is. I just feel like my back, dude. Like if I'm not leaning, even like at work, like when we're at work, like my office chair, even this chair right here, like I gotta lean back or otherwise I might have a weak back.
Oh, and speaking of Yovko.
How long have you had a weak back? About a week back.
Wow.
Sorry.
Speaking of Yovko, I remember one specific time of us going to my best friend.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Me, you, Miho. We had just gotten off this excruciating diet. So we decided this is the end of our diet. We're going all the way to Lewiston, Idaho, as we call it, the Stinky Lou, to go watch our buddies Haley and Yovko tie the knot. In a very, very Bulgarian way, which was pretty interesting.
It was fun.
It was a super beautiful weather. It was a little windy, but it was all the way out. But at the same time, we hadn't been drinking for a whole month.
Right.
I got wasted like instantly. Every night we were out there, I was getting.
This isn't a drinking and driving situation too, by the way.
It's not. They wouldn't let me drive because I was drinking. But so we're embarking on our journey. Of course, Amanda decides she's got to drive. Were you first or second?
I was, I think, second driving. I think you drove. No, Miho drove first.
I drove on the way back for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, dude, wow.
So I don't even want to talk about
It's a 2-lane highway, okay? And you can pass the car, which was a truck in front of us. Amanda overshot it. Really thought she could pass go around this truck and make it safely so we can get over to the other road while safely passing this car. Hell no, dude. Amanda, I have never been so scared in my life of oncoming traffic as the day that you decided to pull out in front of this car and think you can make it. The whole car was quiet, and I was just like,
you're a horrible storyteller. So let me back up and start.
Okay. Here we go.
So I'm in the driver's seat, okay? Miho is in the passenger seat, and you're in the back putting toilet paper on your head, trying to be a mummy. I don't know what you're doing back there.
It was a 6-hour car ride.
So Miho was like doing it. When Miho was driving, he was passing cars as cars are coming down the 2-lane. And I'm like, okay, I could do it. So yeah, a semi truck is in front of us. I swear to God, I'm looking in my peripheral and there's no one coming in the left lane, like oncoming traffic. So I'm like, dude, I got this. The speed limit was like 70. So like I start to get over in the left lane and here's the semi truck. And I'm like, oh my God, we're not past it yet. And so I start speeding up and then the truck, it seemed like the truck started speeding up or something. And then all of a sudden here comes this oncoming car. So we're in the same lane as an oncoming car. And we are like almost to the breaking point of like getting in a head-on-one collision or whatever. And then all of a sudden at the very end, I fucking made it, dude, and I made it in front of that semi-truck, and I look at you, and I look at me, and we're all like, oh my God.
All right, that you really didn't do a better job at telling the story than I just did. But yes, you almost killed us. And that makes you a good driver? Dude. Wow. I just remember the whole car getting super silent and me holding on for dear life, and I just go, Amanda. It was not a good time. Anybody listening to this podcast knows that your significant other, which you were at the time, are bad drivers.
Well,
you are a horrible driver. I don't know if you've been in a stressful situation. To the listening audience speaking to you right now, that was the most stressful. I have a lot I want to do in my life, and that is probably one of the first times I realized I got to break up with Amanda.
Whatever, dude.
I really got to get Ice out of my life if she's gonna, jeopardize my life just on the way. If we were going to someplace cool like Arkansas or Texas, but instead we were going to the Stinky Lou, dude. What happened to you? Y'all, you died on the way to go to the Stinky Lou. Also, Lewiston, Idaho, you're not supposed to call it the Stinky Lou. My friends told me that it was called the Stinky Lou, and I was bringing that up to people. It's real. Lewiston, Idaho is not that bad.
It doesn't even stink.
Yeah, I thought it was like the thing the whole time was just the thing. That's what Yovko and Lunchbox would always call it, was Stinky Lou. But
I don't even know why.
I don't know either. Man,
God, I'm sweating talking about that. Or I might just be sweating because it's really hot outside.
It was. I decided to go. I looked at the temperature.
Yeah.
And it said it was going to be the hottest at 3:00, and I started walking at 3:00.
Oh my God.
I wore all black because I didn't think I was going to be walking for that long.
Yeah.
I ended up walking like 4 miles, and I thought your phone call would take longer.
Yeah.
It took 9 minutes because I was up at 3:39. I'm like, dang, dude, I'm still all the way down by 30th. I got to get up to 26 before I can get, and I'm sweating my booty off. I live in a basement because I feel a little moist now, a little damp.
Yeah, I just hooked up my AC, my air conditioner. So instead of having it like in this space, this living space, I put it in my room now. So then that way I can like sleep cool at night, because I don't know, man. Like if I'm hot, I can't sleep, dude. I got to have like it be like really cold,
Which is another reason why we never slept in the same bed. So that'll be on the next podcast that we get into. Just a couple of 30-year-olds in a former relationship. We're going to switch gears, baby. Any recommendations this week, guys? You got any recommendations for the people?
My recommendation is to hydrate yourself. Always drink your water, because if you don't, you'll be sorry.
I got a recommendation. I've been eating edibles lately.
That's your recommendation?
Eat an edible. I do it right before bed. Yesterday was a little rough for me because I had, I ate too many, but you know how I get on edibles.
I've been handle them, so I'm surprised you.
No, I'm trying to make my way into a new world of edible weed.
What did you eat?
I had this Rice Krispie treat. It said it was a whole 50 milligram Rice Krispie treat, and they tell you to cut it up into certain things.
Right.
And I didn't do that. I just took a chunk of it and ate it. It was great.
Oh my God.
I just wanted a Rice Krispie treat. It was good.
Did it get you high?
Oh hell yeah, dude! I was almost as high as those space people were supposed to be today.
How? Yeah, I know that didn't happen. How can you eat that before going to bed though? Like,
I was outie Bugatti. I don't know. I fell right asleep.
Nah, man, I gotta do something. Create art, walk, art.
When's the last time you did art, dude?
Hello, I made that string art like last weekend or 2 weekends ago.
I don't know what you're talking about. You don't show me these things.
I was nailing nails in wood, and then you string it like in a shape, and it ended up being like a kitty looking string art.
Nice. That was my rapper name in high school. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want. Huggie and Ice Podcast. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.